Hey everyone, today I'm watching episode 2 of season 2 of Severance. I actually haven't really been looking at the theories online. I did see that people were also talking about Helly being an outy, so maybe that's true. Anything else I haven't really paid attention to. Hi Chloe, do you want to say hi? It's Chloe. So let's get into it. Let's do it right away. I am so excited. I also wonder what happened to the people that were there. The team that was just is now gone. I realized in the last episode I wasn't talking at all. I think I need to be better at talking. Are we gonna do the outies now? What's the outies? Wait, no one just responded to him yelling out she's alive? Here comes daddy. Ooh, get so close. Why are we so close? Fetid Mobbit. Fetid Mobbit? Such a great shot. They always have such good lines in the show. And colors. Chef's kiss. Miss Cobell. It's a very similar shot from the very beginning of the show, how it started with her laying on top of the table, except now she's the head of the table. Interesting. Hold on. Let me go back real quick. Remedium hominibus. I'm gonna have to look that up, what that means.
Earlier this evening at an event where I was excited to share my status as a severed individual with a group of friends and allies, I made the poor decision to consume alcohol while on a non-lumen medication for an arm rash.
Non-lumen.
Inebriating effect.
New intro. He's a prisoner. Clones. I said clones. Like there must be multiple of them. Wait, is that a sheep? Literally, what if they're cloned? Is that stupid? Because in the previous episode, in the hallway, like in the beginning of the episode, he was running, he came into that room where he thought his wife was going to be. In the background, there was a guy. I'm like, what if that's his clone? You know? I don't know. There's like several versions of him. All being watched by... Okay, let's look at that part one more time. Leading to Miss Casey. Who is Helly? That was Miss Casey turned into Helly. Maybe what if this creepy elevator turns you into something? And that's all in his head.
Just a scout. May I sit with you?
His smile is so eerie. Oh, yes, cover that up.
Is there anything you can tell
Don't tell him. Don't do it. The painting. What we saw in the intro. So he did remember, though. She's watching all of the footage to know everything that happened so that she could prepare to become an inny. Yeah, girl, that's you. You didn't think you had it in you, huh?
The old man got all the money.
Was he going back to work? I guess that is another thing. Like, if you are severed, then you don't actually have the work experience. So if you wanted to then get a different job, you couldn't really put that down as experience because you never truly experienced it, right?
I meant healthcare benefits. Oh, How old were you when you knew you loved doors?
Just love them. I was listening to the Severance podcast. Was it the podcast? Yeah. And the writer was saying that he worked for a doorknob company. I'm wondering if that's why they're making him interview at a door company. That's pretty funny.
Semi-gloss.
They look the same.
You remind me of me, too.
Yeah.
You're not considering me at all. That's discrimination.
We need a certain kind of person here, Mr. Joyce, not a certain kind of two people.
Dang. That's what I said. Wouldn't do it. I guess a lot of places you just wouldn't be able to get work because there's a lot of discrimination against people who get severed.
You know what? Honestly, if Rickon died and his body burned, I'd be sad for you. This is obscene.
I just want to be sure.
I am sure.
He's just upset because he doesn't want to believe that that could be a possibility that his wife is alive. That looks like Helly's hair color. Oh, orange and blue. I wonder how long it took them to find a payphone. A working one at that. I want you to know my inny got the message. So he was been trying to get into contact with his inny. And then there's his lover right there. By the way, I'm not the best person to watch because, I mean, maybe I am the best person to watch react to things because I don't piece things together at all until it's happening right in front of my face. Whereas other people are like, oh, well, the doorknob represented this. And I'm over here like, what? So I won't discover things until they're like happening in my face. Yo, stop being a weird little stalker.
On the wrong foot last night. My third question concerns your late wife, Gemma. You said since she died, every day feels like a year.
I wonder, why do they want him back though? Why do they want him back so badly if all they want to do is revolt? Wait, but he's going back to work, but has it been 5 months? It hasn't been 5 months, right?
We need Marquez back to work. Long enough to complete Cold Harbor.
Aha, so they're trying to do something, complete Cold Harbor, whatever that is. But when he first met him, he said that it was 5 months. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, here we don't go. Here we go. Now we're gonna see Helly go inside. And that's how that happened. Okay. And then we just need to see Helly. How is she going? How is she going inside? She's not gonna take the elevator, is she? She's like, I'll take the stairs. So that she is the inny. Oh. Well, there goes everything I thought.
Who are you?
I thought you were quitting.
You were in my house. I ate your shitty fucking cookies.
He's been holding on to that one for a while. They were crappy, by the way. A pineapple? What are you doing? You
Do
don't
you know something about Gemma?
She went full crazy right there. Well, I mean, that shows that she knows something. She knows something. No, that's not it, is it? So that was episode 2. I really enjoyed seeing the outy's perspective. I honestly thought that from episode 1 that Helly was the outy and not that she was the inny. But from this, you could assume that she went in the elevator, so then she is the inny. We didn't really learn anything about the little girl. What was interesting was Irving. That was really interesting, and how he had already been planning for his inny to find out more, and that's why I guess he left all those hints in his apartment. So that was really interesting. But I want to go on Reddit and kind of look at people's theories, because I personally am not that great at them. And then I read people's things online. I'm like, oh, that makes total sense. And how jealous is Helena of any Helly? That's the thing, right? Like, she kept rewinding to that kiss, and really realizing that that's, I'm assuming, something that she's missing in her actual life. So it's pretty sad, and I guess she's becoming a little jealous, and maybe that's another reason why she kind of also wanted to go back. I mean, obviously also to complete that mission or whatever they were talking about. But yeah, that was definitely interesting to see how she was so affected by the kiss. Feeted Muppet, like, what is that? Someone said is made up of 2 particularly biting insults, meaning having a heavy offensive smell, fetid, and a child, Muppet. Both words date back to the 1600s, being used as derogatory terms in Old English. 1600s. See, that's very interesting. Like, why would you say that? No one would say that now. Someone else responded, I think her dad is a lot older than we think. See, someone said, so it really wasn't 5 months. That's what I was saying. I'm like, how can it have been 5 months? Why is he lying to him? That doesn't make any sense. It hadn't been 5 months. It had been a couple of days. And then someone said, now what is Project Cold Harbor? So I guess that is the great takeaway, and why they want Mark S. to come back to complete Cold Harbor, whatever that is. I mean, obviously it has to do with him, with his inny, with his outy, and Gemma, or Miss Casey, his wife. And I also found the intro to be quite interesting. There was a lot of different versions of him, which is why I keep going back on like the cloning, or like different time periods or something, or maybe it's just a representation of his inny and his outy. But it's definitely interesting how there was a lot of imagery of going into his brain, and then a big, I don't know. And then Helly and Gemma being one person. It was all very interesting. So all of that to say, such a great show. I can't wait to watch the next episode. I'll see you then. Bye.